Romance, something that we all know and love, but it's so easy to make corny at times. And childhood romance is a very easy way to do it. Now, my thing about childhood romance is like I don't hate the concept, right? Like having someone that's been there for you since you were 8, 6, 10, 12, whatever the reason is, it's cute. It's like this person we've had such history together. Technically, in some cases you've been with them for more than not like been with them as in like in a relationship, but you've known them for more than half your life sometimes. So I can definitely get like the attachment and stuff like that behind it, and no problems there. My problems are just how lazy some of these authors be when they want to write something like that. Because a lot of what these authors don't realize or understand is that who you were back then doesn't matter on who you are now. Of course, there's like it could give someone hope that okay, maybe you're a bit worse now, but I remember you weren't always like this. So I have hope that maybe you could change back. Maybe you could use it in that sense. But the way these authors do it, it's like, for example, to be a common trope where childhood friends and then the girl becomes like the top one most beautiful idol, pop idol or whatever of the school. The guy just ends up just an average as nigga, and then he'll be in school. He's just like, you know what? Even though we knew each other for a while, I'm not going to try to spit no game. I'm just stay in my lane. I'm gonna do something, and then because like he'll see them as like in different leagues, despite how close they used to be, and then she would like, and then like after a while, they would like crash into each other or something or yada yada. Then she would like they'll make her a character that's always had feelings for him the entire time because of like back then, even though she could easily move on, easily find new people, meet new people, and even though they've not talked for like years, but because he gave her his pencil back when they were in second grade, that's all it took. Stuff like that, and it just like it just hurts because it doesn't work like this. Like if you really think that you could like talk or be nice to like a girl, and then like you guys you're feeling that maybe you had a connection there, right? It's like like back in like fifth grade, I think me and this girl we were kind of, yeah, we were close. Something could have happened, but something did happen. Maybe y'all moved, yada yada yada, and if y'all like meet again and you don't even attempt to like make yourself likable, presentable, spit game, nothing like that. You just keep minding your business, not doing nothing. But you think that she would just hop on you, be like, "Oh, I'll never forget back in fifth grade, we XYZs, dude." No, this is not how it works. Like no matter who you were back then or how you were acting or yeah, how what you do in the present, that's what matters. Like if you're not actively trying to like appeal to like a potential partner or try to make yourself more likable, try to make yourself more attractive to the person you want to be with, like in the present, then what am I reading for? Like I'm here to see cute scenes, my slice of life greatness, people trying to go out on different dates, help with important projects, help, because especially the older you get, especially in that like teenage, young adult kind of range, there's a lot of ways your life could go, like big exams coming up, different opportunities that can come, and people that like can help you achieve those things would really stick to you, and there's so many opportunities to make like someone that was childhood friends, they're not like currently 19 or something, and then they could, work together in certain like to get certified in a certain thing. Maybe he would like research some knowledge that can help, the girl he likes, or maybe help her do like, get her driver's license, or they can go out on many places. There's a lot of creative places, especially in like modern day age, like or just the classic, festivals, carnivals. Like there's a lot of things you can do in the present, even though the childhood friends. There's a lot of things you can do to like push the romance, but instead, a lot of authors just use backstories, right? They'll be like, she'll be chilling somewhere. Oh, remember when we were like six, and then like that cat almost like killed me or like scratched me, and then you jumped in the way. Oh, you were so cool and macho, and yet it's like, why are we bringing up 6 year old? Like what happened when they were six? When you can just make a similar scene now. Like they could be walking in a pretty scary part of town. Maybe someone, she dressed up with a little too fancy. Someone tried to mug them, and then the guy kind of, you know, handle the situation well or something like that. Like you don't have to use 6 year old, you know, like the 6 year old versions to like push like love or push romance. There's so many ways to do it in present time that like when authors rely on like, oh, I was so lonely and getting bullied when I was 7 years old, but you know, this guy came in and he was my first friend, yada yada yada. Like you can make that happen presently. Like she could either be doing something or look a certain way that people are kind of like roasting her, yada yada. Then he steps in AAA, you know, and kind of like defends her in front of like everybody. And then she now says, okay, this is the guy that could, even though it's it's pretty embarrassing to do to like defend somebody in front of like a group, but like he's still willing to do that for me, yada yada yada, and then push it like that using present day activities or present day events instead of relying on when I was 5, when I was 10, dude, you guys are like 20. Why are you caring about what happened when you were 12? Like, are they presently someone you want to be with? Are they presently someone? It's like they're just stuck in the past, and that's why childhood romances, I don't really vibe with. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of good examples. Like, it's not just like if you do a childhood romance is bad. No, like I said in the beginning of the vid, like I like the concept of it, fine. I really don't have no issues. It's more so that it just leads to laziness because instead of having current events like scenes to like really show why they would like each other, right? Like the scenes of they could have just so many different events, carnivals, they can meet other people, he could like help her achieve a lot of things, use connections to do stuff. And then you as the reader can look at it and be like, wow, like they really, they're really here for each other, they're really protecting each other's futures, yada yada yada. But instead, like the scenes they use, I guess it would be like, back when I was 12, he did this. Back when I was 13, he did this. Back when I was 11, I'm like, I don't care what he was doing back then. What's he doing now? Is he a cool person now? Like what did he do in the past like 3 months that made you go like, oh, I want to be with this person? Like, why are you bringing up when you're 14, 12, 10? I don't care. But a lot of authors do that. And the reason why that compared to like non-childhood romances is because when an MC meets a new girl he has never met before, right? The only way to get her to like him is for him to do something right now or act in a way or present himself in a way that she likes. So he would have to have conversations. He would have to like just do things, present himself in a way that she's like, oh, I'm kind of interested in this guy. Let me see where this goes. With a childhood friend, he could just stay back. He could stay back and then just have her get delusional. Oh, back when we were 10, he did this back. He could literally not put in no work and still get the childhood friend because he technically already put in work by like, when they were 10, 11, 12. But as the reader, it doesn't feel the same, because in real life, when you have a childhood friend in real life, you live day to day with them, like from when you were 10 to like 22. You were there day to day in those experiences. So if you do end up together, that's completely fine. Like no issues there. But as the reader, we get teleported to when they're 22. So we don't get to see all those days that they were getting closer and getting together. We just see it now. And then when they're 22, and then I'm seeing the guy do literally nothing when it comes to like pushing the romance. But it's more so she just likes what he was doing back when they were like 12, 11, 10, and then like that's how the romance goes. I'm just like, and it always be like the dorkiest niggas. Like it's never niggas that like are cool, like just a cool dude that you could be like, okay, like I see how he's acting towards people. I can kind of see how someone could like this person. It's always be like the most average, normal ass nigga that wants to put in no work when it comes to romance. But oh, when he was 8, he stood up to that one bully, even though right now he won't stand up to nobody. So I'm like, what are we doing here? But yeah, childhood romance, I don't, I dislike it. I really do. I feel like very lazy. I mean, authors use it in a very lazy way. Idea is fine, but these authors step up, step up. We're not trying to see no. When I was 8, he shared his Legos with me, and we're not trying to see that. We're not. Let him get his bag up, take her out to different places, see different things, get certain gifts that are pretty like unique, special. Certain like I want to see them hoop now. Actively do things to make your partner like you and stuff like that. And I just want to see how they go about it. Like it's a good and cool thing to see. as a romance fan myself, like it's just like a cool thing to see. But seeing all that 2 year old, 3 year old, 8 year old, that's not cool. That's not cool because he's not putting in work. If you're not putting in work, what am I here for? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that about wraps it up. Child Romance can be way better than it is. The track record very poor, and yeah, I just want these MCs hooping a lot more because I'm not seeing them scoring no type of points when it comes to this game, but they still win. They still win in the end because of what they did when they were 12. It's so lame. Like real life is not like this, bro. I don't know why authors think it is, but yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.